Hello friends, and welcome back to another episode of the Dirt to Daytona career mode series. I'm really excited to get started this new season, but first let's look back on how we did last year. So for the 2005 season, we won 7 races in the Dirt series. We got a top 5 every race of the season. In the modified series, we got 2 top 5s, and I believe we had 6 top 10s over the course of the 11 races, but definitely looking to build on that this year. And before we start the season, I just wanted to remind you guys where we're at with the car. So we were actually able to purchase the top of the line engine at the end of the 2005 season. We've also got the next to best suspension you can get. I don't know if it's going to be worth $57,000 to upgrade, but we'll see as the season progresses if it's worth doing. We've also got the top of the line aero package. And for exhaust, we also bought the best you can get. So our car is just about as good as you can get for the season. I also did repaint the car, but you'll get a better look of that once it's on track. So let's go ahead, look at the calendar, and get this season going. So our first race is at Denison Speedrome. And remember, this year's sponsor goal is 4 top 5 finishes. I believe we got 2 last year, so I think that is for sure possible. We finished 10th in the points. I would love to win the championship this year, but we'll see as the season goes how close we are really to making that a reality. Also, I don't know if it'll be noticeable or not, but I did change from using a controller to now using a steering wheel. I was able to get an old Logitech setup, and I'm hoping it makes the driving a little better. Unfortunately, I have already run into my microphone stand like 4 or 5 times with my left hand, so we'll see if we get a bunch of noise from that. So right off the bat, I can tell the car is way too loose. So definitely gonna want to work on tightening that up, but we'll see what kind of laps we can run and see what kind of changes are needed.
That was a great lap.
Oh, also, if you notice, there's no more black bars on the side of the screen. I didn't realize when you changed the aspect ratio, it didn't affect the menus. It only affected in race. So when I tried to change it before I started the career mode and I noticed nothing changed with the menu, I was like, oh, I'll just leave it as whatever was the default option, and turns out that was not the right move. So now we have full screen racing. Alright, I went ahead and made some changes. Let's see if we can run a little faster and if the car feels a little better. I believe when I ran this track last year, we had purchased an upgrade for the car because we had enough money from running the Dirt series. But I don't think I made any changes, just to see kind of how the car would build throughout the race. So no notebook really to go off of for this track, just kind of starting from a default setup and feeling it out. Pretty sure I can work on the gearing as well, because I think our red line is a good bit higher, like over 8,000, and I don't think we've revved past like 7,500 yet. What a jerk. Alright, so I just realized I'd went the wrong way on my gear change, because the RPMs were lower going into the corner than they had been the last run, and I checked and I'd gone the wrong way. So, big brain over here. Buddy. Alright, so the car is not bad. I just need to quit clipping the apron and I'll be fine. But yeah, I continue to clip the apron and it doesn't help, but you know what? I think the setup's good. I'm gonna hop into qualifying. Alright, so we're still not gonna qualify super well, but I have faith. I have faith we can start in the top half for sure. Did not get a super good entry in the one. I think that was an okay lap. Definitely ran faster in practice, but so that puts us 8th. Bummer we have to start on the top row, but oh well. Let's go race.
Get set. The race is going green. There's the green flag.
I remember that Cracker Barrel car from last year. He's definitely on my naughty list. Thankfully this is a relatively short race, so I know the car tightens up through the run, so I hopefully won't have it tighten up too much throughout the run, but I think it's a pretty good car.
That was your best lap ever.
Alright, with this guy running a higher line, I should be able to get under him and make the pass, but just gotta make sure I don't go too low into the corner. Alright, roughed him up a little bit, but we did take 5th. And our season goal is just 4 top 5s, so I have a good feeling we should be able to knock that out pretty early in the season. Oh, come on. I'll get one of these guys back. Ooh, the car's gotten really tight. I'm sure the damage ain't helping. Oh man. Ooh, that obliterated the guy behind me. So with the damage and just, oh wow. Yeah, I was gonna say my right sides look bad, and sure enough, they're red. So I broke something. Definitely need to be more cautious of contact in the future, but
Well, finished in the top half.
we finished in the top half, got a top 10. Wish we could have got a top 5, but 6th place is not a bad start to the year. All right, so there's the race results for the first race of the year. So gonna be 6th in points, and let's see how much money we made. All right, so we're gonna start the year adding $7,000 to the bank, so not too shabby. In an unlikely twist of events, Austin can finish in 6th. I think by the end of the year they'll see that finishing top 6 is not too unlikely. So there you have the season standings. Obviously they're just going to match up with the finishing results from the first race of the year. Alright, so that gives us $11,000. Let's go ahead and skip the dirt series race because we're not running dirt anymore, but we are headed to Crystal Lake Raceway. Alright, I'm gonna hop into practice. Let's see how our old setup does. Alright, so we're barely cracking 7,000 RPMs, so probably gonna make an adjustment on the gearing again. We're definitely faster than quite a few guys. Alright, take 2, made a gear change. Let's see if I went too far. Okay, buddy. Pick a lane. Yeah, 3 wide in practice. That's a great idea. I'm full of those. I really need to stop running into stuff because it's really hard to set up your car when it's always broken. It's really nice when you run towards the end of qualifying, so you get a good idea of where you're going to stack up.
Go, 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 go!
We should be decent. Hey, you know what I love is ruining my qualifying lap. And for all the times it downshifts to third, but then it doesn't do it right there. Just ridiculous. This is gonna be such a bad lap.
Alright, let's see where we play.
Fantastic. I just love starting topside.
Get set, the race is going green. There's green.
Sorry about that. There's some work going on outside, I guess, and that involved someone banging on the door, which only frightened me a little bit, but we're good now. Everything's fine. Man, this car is fast. Oh, wow. I mean, that was... Oh, that was a bad idea. Yep. Everything's fine. Passed like 5 cars and then immediately gave it all back. Oh my god. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. I think I overestimated, like, how much better I would drive with the steering wheel.
5 laps to go.
And, I keep doing dumb stuff, and, like, just because I can counter steer with the steering wheel doesn't mean that, the car is gonna do what I want it to. My goodness. I'm just gonna chalk this up to I was thrown out of my rhythm by the pounding at the door. Oh my gosh. We're fine. This is not gonna help with the championship fight though. I will tell you that. Three laps to go. We're not going to finish any better than 11th. Just ridiculous.
Two to go.
Could have easily finished top 5 if I was paying attention, but oh yeah, something broke. Oh yeah. Car's wrecked. Hopefully I can stay in front of these guys. Yeah, that's...
Last lap.
Remember last year when I did that? And I thought we were on the last lap and we weren't. Just did that again. Oh my gosh. Well, this is ridiculous. We're just gonna forget any of that happened. I made $398. That is a frustrating day for Canon. That is for sure. So that drops us to 9th in the standings. My goodness. All right, let's try and have a good race for a change. And it's the road course, of course. Alright, so the goal for this race is to not break the car. Obviously, we've been running into stuff a lot recently, so I'm gonna try and not run into stuff and hope that helps us out a little bit. On the bright side, we've made it almost a lap at a road course without hitting anything, so I'd say we might be turning over a new leaf. Did not brake hard enough into turn one. Ooh, got the wall there pretty good. Oh yeah, tore up that side of the car already. I guess let's just try and get all the wrecks out in practice so that come race time we can just avoid all that. Ooh. Okay, that was unexpected. Oh boy. Okay, even with all those issues, we still only ran a second half slower in our best lap ever, so I'm pretty confident as long as I can put the driving together better that the setup is in a pretty good space. Alright, practice went pretty well. I'm just gonna qualify and hope for the best. I still can't believe people are running 7-8 seconds faster than I have been. I don't know where in the world you can pick up that time. So the up to speed lap has honestly not been as bad as I thought it would be. I think we might crank out a decent start here. Just warming up the tires. Just get all the bad driving out on the up to speed lap, and then we'll do really well on our actual lap. So if I can beat my personal best of 121, I will be very happy. I feel like so far, I think we can do it. Obviously at any moment I can completely throw the lap away, but I think we're doing pretty well so far. Okay, we knocked 3 seconds off. I feel way better about that. Okay. Qualified 6th. Awesome. All right, let's get this over with.
Get set. The race is going green. There's the green flag.
Oh wow, that was a great start. If I can keep the top car or two like in my sights this race, I will feel incredibly happy. It's also really nice just to have someone there with you as like a marker of, you know, hey, this is the line, this is where we slow down. I have a feeling Oakenfold is gonna be, oh geez, he's gonna be gone. But man, I wonder how much of this track you can cut without getting a penalty, because I skipped a lot of that. I thought for sure there'd be some kind of penalty, but I guess not.
2 to go.
I have a feeling there's no real mistake he's gonna make, so it's pretty much just up to me not putting it in a wall. That was uncomfortably close. Oh no. Okay, we're fine. How's the car? Car's totally fine. Man, that's the same turn. I cut it so short at first lap. Oh, come on. Dude. Oh, we were running second.
Last lap.
Man, I thought we had a good chance of 3 top 5s this episode, and that's not happening. Not even a single top 5 this episode. That is extremely discouraging, especially with how well we were running here. Come on, just straighten out, car. All right, so we fell back to 10. This is just emblematic of how the rest of this episode has gone. Well, there's the points. I have a very good feeling that we are not going to win the championship this year. What a race. Yes, I did have a mixed day. There was a lot of good emotions and then a lot of bad emotions. So we are outside of the top 10. Still don't have a single top 5. So upsetting. So, none of this has gone well so far. Not a race. We're gonna try one more. I have so much faith. I definitely think that's the optimal line to run on this track. That's for sure. Alright, we actually ran a good lap. What do you know? I think it's qualifying time, right? I think that's how this works. As soon as I run one decent lap, just go straight to qualifying.
Go, 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 go!
I have the highest of hopes. Let me tell you what. Alright, terrible 3 and 4 on the get up to speed lap. So, oh my gosh. The tires are just so bad. Like until you really drive them a little bit. Oh my gosh. Like what am I supposed to do different here? I don't get it.
Alright, let's see where we play.
Like, I'm the one setting up the car, and I'm the one driving the car, so there's no one I can blame, but oh my gosh. This is so bad. So bad.
Get set, the race is going green.
I can't pass anyone without wrecking them, so how am I supposed to pass people? Because then when I wreck people, I wreck my own car. Like, you turn the wheel, I wasn't even touching the gas. Oh my god. I'm not even touching the gas pedal, and the car is just flying away. I don't get it. Like, if I break into the corner, it slides. If I roll into the corner, it slides. If I just stay floored, it slides. There's... I don't know what to do. Just Tokyo drift every corner, I guess. Like, what in the world? I'm so confused as to, like, how this is happening. And then the car is so tight, it's like already broken. Fantastic. We're gonna finish 14th or worse. I think maybe this game just really isn't supposed to be played with a steering wheel. and like that's the only thing I can think, because this is literally worse than last season when I was using a controller and didn't have as good of parts on the car. Like, we've upgraded the car and the car is worse. I don't get it. Like, I don't think a single time last season I wrecked bad enough for like the tires to be bouncing up and down. Now my power steering failed, which, you know, if it would just, oh my gosh, I was gonna say, if it would just let me pull on the wheel hard, then I could just go, but you know. Oh my gosh. So twice this episode we have wrecked the car bad enough for that to happen. I am at a loss for words. I honestly think I just unplugged the steering wheel for next episode and just race with the controller again. Like, I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you think, because like, I use the same wheel for iRacing and it's fine. I use it for Assetto Corsa drifting, it's fine. So it's not like the wheel's broken. I just don't think you're supposed to use a wheel on this game. Austin Cannon had a terrible day and finished in 18th place. I feel like my performance today was unacceptable. I'm gonna go over the race film, and what continues on B3 is probably gonna go over the race film and cry and eat ice cream, because that's about where I am today. So we're 14th in the points. This is sad. This is just sad. Like, I'm, you know, gonna do the whole like and subscribe and whatever thing. I don't even want to give the spiel. I would just edit it in from another video, but I love playing old racing games, but I don't think you're supposed to use the steering wheel on these old racing games, because that was just awful. Like, I don't even know what settings. I didn't change any settings to like make anything be super different than before, so I'm at a loss for words. Like, comment, subscribe. See you in the next one. I'm gonna go cry and eat ice cream. Bye.